comfortable things for Churchill to wear, and very smart indeed.
Now there's a chance to own a little bit of Churchill's sartorial elegance. On auction for only the second time in their life, these slippers are expected to fetch up to £15,000.
By the 1950s, you're looking at Churchill in his 70s and 80s. So here at Chartwell, it would have been a very relaxed life. So you can just imagine him either wandering around the house in those slippers, maybe popping out to the garden. And there's lots of photographs of him wearing them, often accompanied by one of his siren suits. So often they would become an ensemble together. In the 1950s, he was Prime Minister for a second time, though, so it wasn't all rest. And so you can imagine those really personal, luxurious items he could come home to after work were particularly appreciated.
There's also one of Sir Winston's enormous monogrammed brandy balloons up for auction too.
The day he gives up drinking brandy and smoking cigars, you can know that he's really ill.
But it's the slippers, such a personal item, that really makes people feel closer to the man heralded as the greatest Briton of all time.
Churchill himself touched these, he held these, he wore these. And so to be sat here holding the very thing that Churchill held and wore himself, I think really makes people feel connected to the man.
A chance to hold a bit of history in your hands, or even on your feet. Fiona Irving, BBC South East Today.
Now, we've been asking for your reaction to the Prime Minister's roadmap out of lockdown, and we've had lots of comments and questions from you, so thank you to everyone who got in touch. There's a definite mood of caution from many of you, though. Glenn says it's great that we can see light at the end of the tunnel, but I think children going back to school would be great if their parents had had at least one dose of the vaccine. Keep safe, everyone, says Glenn. John says we should wait until everyone has been given the vaccine. Easing lockdown is great, but we're all fed up with it. But do we want another spike, though? And Jodie says we should all have the vaccine, yes, but we need to get our lives back to normal now because of the sheer devastation the lockdown has caused alongside the virus. Thank you all for your comments. One thing that definitely has helped today is the amount of sunshine and warmth that we've all been enjoying, Sara.
I know, people have been talking about it on the programme tonight, haven't they, really? Yeah, the sunshine, gosh, makes such a difference. If you caught me last week talking about snowdrops and the heralding of spring, I did say that there was twice more power in the sun now than in the depths of December, and 2.5 hours more of daylight. Actually, we're nigh on, or we will be nigh by next week, 11 hours of daylight now. And you can see that we had the lion's share of the sunshine today as well. There was a lot of cloud out towards the west, but it was scenes like these. Not unbroken sunshine, but good amounts of it. And of course, it helped our temperatures. In the end, we got up to 14 Celsius. The average top temperature this time of year is around 8 or 9 Celsius. So we're going to do it all again tomorrow. I have to say there will be a little bit more cloud tomorrow, but we'll get to that in just a second. And then it stays settled, but it will be a bit cooler, although still mild for the time of year, right the way through the outlook period. But overnight tonight, there is a little bit of cloud coming in. Last night we saw temperatures right down low single figures. Tonight, nothing like that, in part because we still got that blustery wind, which was gusting 35 miles an hour earlier on. 10 or 11 Celsius in some spots to start us off tomorrow. If you're keen of eye, you're about to see a little shower just go past, ignore it. It goes through quite quickly, just that thicker cloud. And then we get some breaks in the cloud in the afternoon, and we've still got that gusty wind in from the south, not quite as strong as today, but in that, yeah, we could be another degree up. 15 Celsius, 59 in Fahrenheit. 16 somewhere. It's not impossible to think that we might see that. There is that cloud out towards the west I just showed you on the satellite. Weak weather front, and slowly through tomorrow night sort of just moves across us, and it really drags its heels into Thursday. So it is going to end up being cloudier on Thursday, but as we go through the day, it's really sort of just coming in, and it's low cloud, it's misty and murky really, and as I say, that will have something of an impact on the temperatures. But remember, I just said 8 or 9 Celsius is the average top temperature. We'll still be at 12 degrees, and then through the outlook period we're dry and we're settled, but watch out, gardeners, we could have some nighttime frost.
What did you say? Nighttime frost?
Sarah, hit it at the end.
That's it from us for now. Linda will be here with you with the late news. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Oh, look, you can raise money by having fun, by entertaining the kids with a family challenge, or you can Sarah smile by putting a Red Nose Day poster in the window. It's great.
Funny is power.
Please, this is serious, OK? Everyone can make a difference.
So put your funny self to good use for Red Nose Day and make a difference.